And welcome back to Bartell's Rhodey Gymnasium here for another edition of Muskegon Community College Basketball. And tonight we have a district tournament edition. So we've reached the end of the regular season. Jayhawks finished second in the Western Conference, and that earned them a first round home game here in the district tournament against the Kalamazoo Valley Cougars, a team that MCC defeated twice this season. Let's see if the Jayhawks can make it three. Kalamazoo Valley controls the tip. Jayhawks settling into a man-to-man defense here. The last time these teams played here on February 20th here at MCC, the Jayhawks won by 20 points, 89-69. There's a shot off the mark, but an offensive rebound there by Sunshine Johnson.
Basket by number 50, Sunshine Johnson.
Takes a quick 2-0 lead, and Kalamazoo Valley with some pressure here to start the game. MCC settles it down. Tracy Williams brings it up the court. Drives to the basket. Her layup is short. K-Valley with the rebound. MCC finished 23-4 in the regular season. Incredible first year for Coach Jason Cooper. Tracy Williams back with the ball. Gives it away to Alicia Matos. Ball stripped away. K-Valley with it again. An errant pass there. K-Valley retains possession. Three-pointer on the way, and good. Lena Steele there.
Three-point basket, 22, Daylin Jackson Peak.
She gives Kalamazoo Valley a 5-0 lead. Alicia Matos breaks the pressure for MCC. To let you know, this is Tom Kendra here calling the game solo tonight. The usual voice of MCC, John Arter, somewhere in the Sunshine State of Florida. So I will be your play-by-play man, your color commentator, your halftime interviewer, everything you need. Jason Cooper has seen enough of the slow start. 5-0 Kalamazoo Valley. We have a timeout, and you're watching Jayhawk basketball here on MCC TV. All right, and we are back here at MCC. The Jayhawk women here playing in the first round of the district tournament against Kalamazoo Valley find themselves down 5-0. Their last home game, the Jayhawks trailed by 22 points at halftime before rallying for a 1-point win over Mid-Michigan. We don't want to get down by 22 points again, that's for sure. Jayhawks worked the ball in that time to Shayna Figures, the freshman from Grand Rapids, Ottawa Hills. She was fouled on the shot. She'll be at the line shooting two. First shot is good by Figures. She's really developed as the season has gone on, averaging 7 points a game, but more importantly, 8 big rebounds a game for Figures. And very nice there, looking two for two from the free throw line, gets the Jayhawks on the board. It's now 5-2 in favor of K-Valley. Nice steal there by Mariah Pringle. She's been the freshman from Brethren. She has really emerged in recent games for MCC. That last home game here, she scored a career-high 17 points, including the game winner with 1 second to go. Hey, and there's Shayna Figures again, taking the ball strong to the basket, going up with the left hand. Always impressive to see a post player be able to use both hands. Lays it in and has the Jayhawks now back to within one, 5-4. MCC turning up the defensive pressure. That shot well short. Alicia Matos comes out with it, pushing it up the court. Matos with a strong finish, and just like that, that was a great timeout by Jason Cooper. They come out, Jayhawks score 6 straight points, and they now lead 6-5. Driving the baseline too easy there. Nobody stepped in to stop England Bennett. the sophomore for K-Valley. She scores. It's now 7-6 K-Valley. Matos driving. Doesn't get the shot to go, but gets the foul. She'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Matos has been the point guard and leader of this team all year long. Her first free throw is off the mark, but she is averaging 14 points a game, a team high 6 assists a game. First sub of the game comes in. Shayna Figures goes out. Gracie Reinhold from Oak Ridge into the game. The MCC men are also in action tonight. They are on the road. The MCC men, all of a sudden, they've won 3 in a row. That matches their longest streak of the season, including an OT win last Wednesday at Lake Michigan. They're playing tonight in the district tournament at Mid-Michigan, a team they split with during this season. So let's see if the Jayhawk men can keep their recent good play going. Matos splits the pair, and we have a 7-7 game. Shot misses the mark there, but another offensive rebound for the Cougars. That shot partially blocked by Matos. Out of bounds. Possession goes to the Jayhawks. We're seeing more and more teams playing a little full court pressure defense on MCC. Let's see if the Jayhawks can break the pressure, maybe get some easy baskets on the other end. Tracy Williams there with an aggressive take to the basket. She was fouled by Shaylin Ewing of Kalamazoo Valley. Tracy makes the first shot there. The Jayhawks' last game was last Wednesday at Lake Michigan. Essentially a battle for the Western Conference title. And Lake Michigan got the better of the Jayhawks, 61-52. That put Lake Michigan into the state championship game, and they went on to beat Mott Community College on Saturday, 74-63 to win the state title. Congratulations to Lake Michigan College. Of course, the Jayhawk women won the state title just 1 year ago. Lake Michigan gets a bye into the semifinals on Thursday in Grand Rapids. Alicia Matos here breaks out with the ball. Oh, and she's fouled hard going to the basket. Let's see if they call an intentional foul. No, just a regular foul. She hit the court hard, but I tell you what, Alicia Matos is one tough competitor. She's been getting hacked at and fouled all year long. She keeps getting up and just keeps leading this team. Jayhawks are certainly going to miss her and Delaney Bulls next year. Matos makes the first free throw. Now 10-7 in favor of MCC. After that game last Monday, Jayhawks held a little ceremony for Alicia Matos and Delaney Bulls. They both played together at Reese Puffer, played together here at Community College, and next year they will both be playing for University of Rochester in Rochester, Michigan next year. So it's pretty exciting. One of the great combinations to ever play here at MCC. Alicia Matos and Delaney Bulls, they'll keep playing together next year at Rochester. And there's the connection. Just as soon as I get the words out of my mouth, it's Matos to Bulls, and Bulls on the board with a bucket. And K-Valley wants a timeout here at MCC with the score, MCC 13, Kalamazoo Valley 7. And we're back here at MCC. This is, once again, this is Tom Kendra. Flying solo, filling in for the voice of the Jayhawks, John Arter, who is soaking up some vitamin D down in Florida. And so you'll be hearing a lot of me tonight, calling the play-by-play and trying to add a little color commentary along the way. MCC fell behind in this game 5-0, but since then it's been all MCC, 13-2 run. And MCC leads by 6, 13-7. And here again, Mariah Pringle ahead of the defense. Her layup just falls off the rim. Delaney Bowles with the rebound, but steps out of bounds. Possession goes to Kalamazoo Valley. Christina Eckel into the game for MCC. Gives Alicia Matos a break. It's nice to see Delaney Bowles get that breakaway basket there. She's been struggling a little bit lately. Her scoring numbers have fallen a little bit. And one of the keys, I think, for MCC in the postseason is to get Delaney Bowles going again. If they're able to do that, this MCC team could really make a nice run here in the district tournament. Kalamazoo Valley called for a travel there. Possession goes back to the Jayhawks. Tracy Williams racing the ball up the court, gives it off to Eckel. She thought about it. Oh, there's a turnover for the Jayhawks and then a foul on the floor on Mariah Pringle. Jason Cooper again in his first year as MCC's coach. He took over for Amanda Parker, who again led the Jayhawks to a conference and state title last year, but Jason Cooper has stepped in and done a great job again. These MCC women, something else, 23-4, 15-3 in the conference. Oh, and there's a nice three-point shot by Deasia Sanders out of Sturgis, Michigan. She brings the Cougars back to within 3, 13-10. Tracy Williams' shot is blocked. K-Valley with the rebound. They have a chance to potentially tie the game up here with the three-pointer. Ooh, but an errant pass is going to give the ball back to the Jayhawks. Coach Cooper, he's getting Alicia Matos and Shayna Figures back into the game. Matos bringing the ball up the court. Nobody stops her, so she takes it all the way to the bucket. Misses her shot, ball out of bounds. MCC retains possession. Matos to inbound. Can't find anybody, throws it over the top to Tracy Williams. There's Pringle with the three-point shot off the mark. Good hustle there by Tracy Williams, getting the rebound. Gets the shot off, misses the mark, and then she's called for a foul. This MCC women's team has been led all season long by the big three. There's only 3 sophomores on the roster, and they're all graduates of Reese Puffer High School. And they're the 3 leaders of this team. Delaney Bowles averaging 19 points a game, our post player. Alicia Matos, the point guard, averaging 14 a game. And then Tracy Williams, our defensive specialist, averaging 11 points a game. We are certainly going to miss those 3 players next season. There's a turnover there, a steal by Alicia Matos. She takes it to the bucket and lays it in nicely with the left hand. It's now 15-10 MCC. Ooh, drive to the basket. Nice block there by Pringle. Pringle with an open look from three-point land off the mark. Shayna Figures with a big rebound. Oh, and here she has her shot rejected. She sticks with it. Another miss there, this time K-Valley with the rebound. K-Valley making a line change here. They got 4 players set to check in. Oh, and a wide open look. Jason Cooper not happy that they allowed Carly Todd an open look, and she buried the three-pointer. K-Valley back to within 2, 15-13. Ooh, strong take to the basket there by Matos. Through the contact. She'll be going to the line to shoot 2. Matos misses the first free throw. Again, we mentioned that we're now in tournament time here, one and done time. If MCC wins this game, they would advance to Thursday's district semifinals at 5:30 p.m. at Grand Rapids Community College. The winner of this game will play the winner of Ancilla at Mid-Michigan. If MCC wins that game on Thursday, they would find themselves in the district championship game Saturday afternoon at Grand Rapids. So 3 wins and MCC would be heading to the national tournament. Got to take care of the first one there. There's a miss. Matos pushing it up the court to Pringle ahead of the defense. Great look by Matos and a catch by Pringle. She lays it in, 18-13 MCC. Jason Cooper asking his team to step up the defensive pressure here. Doesn't want to see any more open looks for the Cougars. That shot is off the mark by Lainey Steele. Bulls with the rebound, outlet pass to Matos. Trying to get the ball into Bulls. As we've said all year, Delaney Bulls has drawn double and triple teams all year long, making it harder and harder to get it into her. Shayna Figures there called for a foul. Gracie Reinhold back into the game, and Delaney Bulls goes to sit down. Grace Meacham into the game for Kalamazoo Valley. She is a freshman out of Montague High School, now playing for K-Valley. There's another three-pointer by Lena Steele. K-Valley staying in this game via the three-point shot. Jayhawks lead by just 2, 18-16. Matos, strong take to the basket again. Fouled hard, and she'll go back to the free throw line to shoot 2 more. 21.8 seconds left to play here in this fast-moving first period. Matos shooting 2. First shot rolls and falls here. I would assume here at the first break here after the first quarter, Coach Jason Cooper will talk to his Jayhawks about getting out and defending the three-point shot, because that's how K-Valley has managed to stay in this game. Matos makes 1 out of 2. Shot clock is off here. Let's see if the Cougars can. Oh, they're going to take a shot from the corner. Oh, and an offensive rebound and an easy putback by Delane Jackson-Peak. Matos with a shot at the buzzer, and she hits it. What a big shot there by Alicia Matos. And they're saying the basket is good. And so after 1 quarter of play, MCC leads Kalamazoo Valley 21-18, and you're watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV. And we're back here at Bartels Rhodey Gymnasium for tournament action here for the Muskegon Community College women's basketball team. I'm Tom Kendra here. I am your play-by-play announcer and your color commentator here tonight. And we're hoping we can get the Jayhawks through here in this first round game of the district tournament against Kalamazoo Valley. As we mentioned earlier, the Jayhawk men are also in action here at the same time. They are on the road playing at Mid-Michigan. Both teams trying to advance to the district semifinals Thursday at Grand Rapids Community College. MCC with a 3-point lead after the first 10 minutes. Matos drives to the hoops. This time gets the bucket to go and the foul. She'll be going to the line, try to complete an old-fashioned 3-point play. Matos is such a crafty player, finding a way there at the buzzer there in the first quarter, got that shot to go, and there the defense fell asleep for a minute. She drove all the way to the bucket, took it strong for the layup, and and her shot, chance at a 3-point play, rims out. Ball goes to the floor. Nice hustle there by Justice Porter Harris, a freshman from Mona Shores. She ties up the ball on the ground, but the possession arrow is in favor of Kalamazoo Valley. MCC leads by 5, 23-18. There's a shot off the mark there. Tracy Williams comes out with the rebound. Slows it down, set up the half-court offense here. Tracy Williams will run the point here. An illegal screen there called on MCC. Called against Justice Porter Harris. Gives the ball back to K-Valley. Kalamazoo Valley just 12-15 on the season, 6-12 in the conference. Oh, and there's a long rainbow three by Deasia Sanders out of Sturgis. That shot looked like it was going to hit the rafters, but it hit nothing but net. And again, we see this familiar theme. Kalamazoo Valley staying in the game thanks to the three-point shot. They're back to within 2. Tracy Williams misses the shot. Battle for the rebound, still on the floor. Justice Porter Harris playing some good minutes here. Comes up with the rebound and is fouled on her way up to the basket. She'll shoot 2. Again, Justice Porter Harris is one of those players who's going to have to step up next year. She's just a freshman out of Mona Shores. MCC played this whole season without 2 of their better players, Ayanna Brown from Fruitport and Tiara Williams from Muskegon. Both out for the season. Both expected to be back on the roster next year. And they'll play. I can't imagine how good this team would have been this year with those 2 players in the lineup. That time, Kalamazoo Valley called for going over the back, trying to get an offensive rebound. Gives possession to the Jayhawks. Delaney Bowles will inbound to Alicia Matos. And Matos walking the ball up the court here. Tracy Williams with the ball, driving to the basket. Little turnaround shot, misses. Rebound to K-Valley. Here come the Cougars. Oh, there's an open look from the three-point land, off the mark. Possession goes to MCC. Jayhawks really need to find a way to get the ball into Delaney Bowles. She has hardly touched the ball at all. And you see why. Every time they try to get it into her, there's 2 or 3 defenders closing in. But somehow MCC needs to get Delaney more involved. She's a second-team All-American, a 6-foot sophomore out of Reese Puffer, averaging 19 points and 15 rebounds a game. She only has 2 points so far tonight. Need to get Bowles involved. That time, a great entry pass into Mariah Pringle. Mariah Pringle, on the other hand, is coming on strong for these Jayhawks. And there's a bucket by Sunshine Johnson. Again, as these K-Valley, they came here to play. They seem to have some new life here in the second season. And they're giving the Jayhawks all they can handle here. That time, MCC found a way to get the ball inside to Delaney Bowles, and good things happen when Delaney Bowles gets the ball inside. She took it up and got fouled on the shot. She'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2, and she is an excellent free throw shooter. First one is up and good. Second one misses the mark. K-Valley with the rebound. Looking to get the ball inside. Drive to the basket, and it's good. Deasia Sanders pulls K-Valley to within 1 point. MCC leads here 26-25 with 6:45 remaining here in the half. Matos take to the basket. Her shot just falls off the mark. K-Valley with a chance to take the lead here. Oh, and they're called for a travel. Ball goes back to MCC. And Jason Cooper wants a timeout here. MCC clinging to a 1-point lead over Kalamazoo Valley, and you're watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV. And we are back here at Bartels Rhodey Gymnasium. MCC women's team here getting all they can handle from Kalamazoo Valley, a team they beat rather handily twice in the regular season. They lead by just 1. Hey, but there's the way to solve that. Alicia Matos into Delaney Bowles for an easy 2. MCC ups the lead to 3, 28-25. There's a shot just off the mark by K-Valley. An aggressive rebound, though, by Shaylin Ewing. She's fouled, and she's going to get 2 shots. Little confusion there by the officials. They didn't realize that it was a shooting foul. But Ewing will go to the line and shoot 2. Ewing makes the first free throw. She's out of East Kentwood High School. She misses the second. Nice look there by Matos. Oh, Bowles caught the ball. Looked like she walked with it. No call. Tracy Williams drives to the hoop and misses an open layup. Tracy struggling with her shooting right now. Needs to get one to fall as a confidence booster. Confidence, such a big part of basketball. K-Valley works it inside there. Sunshine Johnson misses the shot, but Delaney Bowles is called for the foul. That's her, Delaney's first foul of the game. Johnson shooting 2. First shot rims out. Shayna Figures coming back into the game for Gracie Reinhold. MCC now has its starting lineup in the game here. One player we haven't seen tonight is Yasmin Cologne. She's been a standout player. She's suffering from an injury. She averages 8 points a game, and she has not played at all yet for the Jayhawks and likely will not play tonight. Jayhawks do not have a tremendous amount of depth to begin with. And so an injury even to a role player like Yasmin Cologne can have a big impact on the team. Alicia Matos to inbound the ball. Gets it out to Tracy Williams, who gives it back to Matos. Jayhawks setting up the half court. They look to Bowles, a lot of contact, no call. K-Valley with the ball, and they're pushing it up the court. They pushed it a little too quickly and out of bounds. The ball goes back to the Jayhawks. K-Valley with some full court pressure, which we've seen throughout this game. MCC has done a great job breaking it. Tracy Williams with it, pushing it up the court. Gives it off to Pringle, who drives. Shot from the elbow, and she hits it. We mentioned Mariah Pringle. What an improvement she's made this year. A 5'10 freshman out of tiny Brethren High School. Oh, and there's a nice drive to the bucket there by Lena Steele. Brings it back to a 2-point deficit. Cougars a little overzealous there on the defense as Matos drove up the court. She was fouled. Matos will go to the free throw line here. And Matos makes the first shot. Builds a Jayhawk lead to 31-28 here with 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. And the second one is in and out. Kalamazoo Valley pushing it up. Now they get the ball inside. Nice post defense. Ball tipped away, but back to K Valley. Oh, and they got Delaney Bowles for her second foul there. As they're driving to the basket. So no matter what happens tonight, this will certainly be the final home game for Delaney Bowles, Alicia Matos, and Tracy Williams. If the Jayhawks win, they would go play at Grand Rapids in Thursday night in the district semifinals. That's a good call there. The ball dribbled right off the foot of a Kalamazoo Valley player. Turnover gives the ball back to MCC. Matos powering the ball up the court. Gives off to Pringle for an open look, and she continues her hot play. Mariah Pringle, I tell you what, she has come so far this year. She's going to be one of the key players for the Jayhawks last year. She buries that three-pointer from the corner, builds the lead back out to 6 points, 34-28, and there's a turnover, a double dribble by Carly Todd. Let's see if the Jayhawks can go on a little bit of a run here. And a nice look there. Pringle got the ball up to Tracy Williams, who finally gets a shot to go. That away, Tracy. I tell you, she's a tough kid. She sticks with it. She's only 5'2", but she's not afraid to take it into the lane, and she gets her shot to fall. Biggest lead of the game now, 8 points, 36-28. Turning up the defensive pressure. Oh. Offensive rebound and a open shot there by England Bennett. Cuts the lead back to 6 points. Tracy Williams stop and pop, and she hits another. Like I said, basketball is a game of confidence. Tracy Williams didn't have much of it early on. She makes a bucket, and now she looks like a whole different player. 38-30, MCC with the lead. Here in this district tournament game, one and done, tournament time. Air ball, and Matos with the rebound and the push up the court. Tracy Williams thought about it, called for a travel there. So one of the reasons I'm able to do this game by myself is we have such a great crew working all of these games. As always, Eric Taylor on the camera and our producer, Rod Van Nortwick. Thanks to them, makes the job easy here. Here comes Kalamazoo Valley, again trailing by 8. Coming up on 2.5 minutes in the half. Three-pointer off the mark. Shayna Figures with the rebound. Gives off to Matos. Here she comes. Gives to Pringle, cutting. And Pringle, she's doing a little bit of everything. She gets the bucket to go. Kalamazoo Valley coach Talisa Bridges wants a timeout. MCC with a run here, and they lead in this district game 40-30. And we're back here at Bartels Rhodey Gymnasium. MCC with a run there. Tracy Williams with a couple of buckets, and then Mariah Pringle, the surging freshman out of Brethren, hits a driving layup, and all of a sudden MCC leads Kalamazoo Valley 40-30 here in this district quarterfinal game. Again, let's set the stage. MCC wins tonight. They advance to Thursday's district semifinals at Grand Rapids at 5:30. If they win that game on Thursday, they would play in the district championship game at Grand Rapids. That's scheduled for Saturday at 3 p.m. A victory in that game, the winner of the district will move on to the Division II National Tournament in Henderson, Arkansas on March 19th. So the Jayhawks, 3 wins and they're there. There's a missed shot inside by K-Valley, another offensive rebound. They're still getting too many of those. Drive to the bucket off the mark. Guess what? Another offensive rebound and another. That's their 4th. Jason Cooper with his hands on his hips. MCC needs to do a better job on the boards, especially the defensive boards. Sunshine Johnson, a 6'1" freshman from Battle Creek High School, shooting 2. First shot is nothing but net. Gracie Reinhold coming back into the game. Shayna Figures coming to the bench. Jason Cooper looking at his 3x5 cards. Johnson makes both free throws. The lead is back to 8, 40-32. Matos bringing it up the court. Hands off to Tracy Williams. Ball knocked free. Tracy retains possession. Gives off to Justice Porter Harris. She misses the easy shot inside. K-Valley back with it. Working the ball around here. Inside to Sunshine Johnson again. Oh, it looked like good defense to me. Mariah Pringle looked like she went straight up. But she is called for the foul. And Sunshine is back to the line shooting 2. She's got a nice shooting touch. That's her 3rd free throw in a row right now. And let's see if she can make it 4 here, single-handedly cutting into this Jayhawk lead. And she does. Jayhawks led by 10 a minute ago. K-Valley called a timeout, and Sunshine Johnson has made 4 free throws to cut it to 6. Approaching 1 minute to play here in the half. Tracy Williams, shot from the elbow, misses the mark, and K-Valley's back at it again. Strong take to the basket. No, but an offensive rebound and putback by number 24, Taya Smith, out of East Kentwood. And the lead is down to 4. Mariah Pringle, nice take. Oh, beautiful take to the basket. Mariah Pringle, I tell you what, she's been the most valuable player tonight. She took the ball to the basket there, went to the left hand. Not an easy shot, and laid it in. 42-36 Jayhawks. 23 seconds to play in the half. Oh, a drive and an easy bucket there by England Bennett. Here comes the Jayhawks. Shot clock is off. Alicia Matos with the ball. 10 seconds to play. Got to look to do something here. She drives and takes. Shot is blocked, no call. K-Valley with a heave, no good. What a late run there by Kalamazoo Valley. We've got ourselves a basketball game here in the district quarterfinals at Bartels Rhodey Gymnasium. We have reached halftime. And MCC leads Kalamazoo Valley 42-38. We'll be back in a few minutes here with the assistant coach, Nicole Decker. And you're listening to Jayhawk Basketball here on MCC TV. All right, and we are back here at Bartels Rohde Gymnasium at halftime of this district game. Muskegon Community College leads Kalamazoo Valley 42-38. And as always, we're joined by MCC assistant coach Nicole Decker. And Nicole, before we talk about this game in particular, tell us a little bit about last Wednesday's game down at Lake Michigan. Had to be disappointing for you. It was all there for you, a chance to go back-to-back as Western Conference champs, and just came up short. What happened in that game?
Yeah. Well, I mean, our girls played really hard, but LMC is a really hard place to play. They have a great crowd. They have a great student body. And you know, ultimately, I mean, it was just difficult for us to finish. We didn't do well on the boards. I mean, the Redhawks had so many offensive boards. Like, by halftime, I think they had 19 offensive boards.
Really?
So it was just, we couldn't get it done getting the rebounds. And it was just a rough game for us, you know, and that's a bad day to have a bad day. But the Redhawks played really well, and it really wasn't our best game. But I can say that we battled. I mean, we definitely battled, and we were in it the whole time. And at the end, we had to foul. I mean, ultimately, we had to foul. And they pulled away through that. They had some good free throw shooters, and that's what happens at the end of a tight game. And, you know, it's disappointing to lose conference like that, but it's exciting that we were in it.
Okay, well, sure. And I'm just wondering, so how do you think was the frame of mind of your team coming into tonight's game? Are they excited about this district tournament? Do they feel like they have as good a chance as anyone to come out of this district?
Oh, absolutely. In district, I mean, the regional tournament's really when it matters most. You know, I mean, conference is great, and I applaud anybody that wins conference, but regional is all about heart. You know, you win it or you're done. And so I think our girls are really excited about that. You know, we've talked to them about the national tournament all year long. And Coach Cooper and I are very passionate about that. I mean, we love the national tournament. I've gone all 4 years I was in college. I went. Coach Cooper went 7 years in a row, or 6 years in a row at LMC. And so we know what that experience is, and we've built that up for these girls, and we've seen that in them. You know, we've seen how talented they are, and we want them to be able to see everybody on a national level, which is really cool. And so playing at regionals is when it matters.
Okay.
So we're really looking forward to that, and we think our girls have a great shot, and they've been able to pull through, so we want to peak here at the end. Okay,
well, yeah, let's see if we can take care of this game. Little pesky performance by Kalamazoo Valley, making a lot of three-point shots, getting a lot of rebounds, but for the Jayhawk side of it, obviously Alicia Matos doing it again, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and then the other player who's just been a standout here in the latter part of the season, doing it again tonight, Mariah Pringle, 13 points. What do you have to say about her?
I'm so proud of Mariah. She has really stepped up at the end of the season, and it seems like she got her passion back. You know, I think as a freshman, you kind of are finding your role and figuring out where you fit and what you're going to do and how this is going to look for you. And she got that confidence here at the end of the season, and we've seen that in these past few games, just her blossoming. And so we're very proud of how far she's come.
Okay, and then Delaney Bowles struggled in the first half there, just 5 points. She only took 3 shots from the field. You know, as you've seen every sort of defense denying her the ball.
Yeah.
What do you have to do to try to get her back more to being herself back as the focal point of your offense?
You know, one thing that's really nice about that is we don't have to have her as our focal point.
Okay.
And even though she's a great player and we want that from her, it's nice that we can rely on others as well. Delaney really, we just have to be able to be creative and be quick with it. And her and Alicia do a really good job because they've played together for so long.
Sure.
And so E can find her and understand what she's going to do, but she also can bounce off of others. And so Delaney just really needs to be stronger with the ball and stronger with others. She's got to realize that everybody is going to foul her because she is the top player. I mean, everybody's recruited, you know, against us, and so they know what she's going to do, and they know that we're looking for her. So because so many times this year I've said we have to do, somebody else has to step up. We can't always rely on Del, and now we really have shown that, and other people have stepped up, and so you know, we still want to rely on Del as much as we can, but people have shut her down, and she just needs to be more physical. So we're hoping in this second half she can do that.
Okay, and then I was going to ask you, what do you think it's going to take to prevail in this game? I'm sure you guys talked a little about defense at halftime, about taking away open looks. They had a few open looks, and they were able to knock them down.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that's a focal point here going into the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely need to take away their right side and box out. Again, that's a struggle for us, is boxing out on defense. And so if we can get those two things covered, we'll be okay.
All right. Well, good luck to you in the second half, Nicole. Hopefully we can take care of business and move on to the semifinals on Thursday.
Yes, sir. Go Jayhawks.
Thank you. All right, that was MCC assistant coach Nicole Decker joining us at halftime, as she always does. Her and Jason Cooper have done a great job here in their first season as the coaches here at MCC. Like I said, the Jayhawks 23-4 coming into tonight's game, and looking to move on to the district semifinals on Thursday night in Grand Rapids. So there's 20 minutes to go to get there. All right, MCC will get the ball here to start the second half. Again, this is Tom Kendra bringing you the action here in the district quarterfinal game. Tracy Williams with the ball, setting up the half-court offense. She looks inside to Shayna Figures, who's behind the defense, but she misses the layup. And the Cougars bring it up the court. The MCC men are also in action right now as we speak. They are up in Mount Pleasant playing the Mid-Michigan Lakers. MCC men have won 3 in a row. Hey, there's a steal by Delaney Bowles. She gives it off to Alicia Matos. Taking it to the bucket, a little too strong with the layup. K-Valley with the rebound. Looked like a double dribble there by the Cougars, no call. There's an open look, three-pointer from the top of the key, off the mark from Lena Steele. Mariah Pringle with the ball. Gives it to Matos. See if we can get the ball in here to Delaney Bowles. Nope, instead it's a steal by Madison McGuire. And the Cougars will set up their half-court offense. Trying to hang around here. They lost 2 games to the Jayhawks in the regular season. They would love to take this game down into the closing minutes and try to get an upset win. There, ball on the ground. Jump ball. Possession arrow is in favor of Kalamazoo Valley. They will inbound the ball from under their own basket here. No scoring yet here in the first 90 seconds here of the second half. Jayhawks lead 42-38. It's a shot off the mark, but another offensive rebound. And a putback by Lena Steele. That's exactly what Nicole Decker talked about at halftime. Wanted to prevent those offensive rebounds, and right away the Cougars get one and an easy bucket. Hey, but there we go. Alicia Matos with a perfect over-the-shoulder pass to Delaney Bowles. And Delaney scores the first points for the Jayhawks in the second half. MCC leads 44-40. Fancy dribbling there by Madison McGuire. Get the ball inside, and a strong take by Sunshine Johnson. Ooh, and the pressure by Kalamazoo Valley pays off. The Jayhawks called for a traveling violation. Cougars get the ball here, trailing by 2 with a chance to tie the game or even take the lead with the three-pointer. First they have to get the ball in. They get it into Johnson. Great defense there by Bowles. She just did not move, held her arms straight up. She's got 2 fouls. She doesn't want to pick up a third. Matos with the ball, gives off to Pringle. Pringle turns the corner into the lane. And she loses it. Turnover, gives the ball back to Kalamazoo Valley. Again, MCC, the last game they played here at home, they trailed by 22 points at halftime. Last Monday against Mid-Michigan, an incredible rally to win by 1 point on a putback by Mariah Pringle. Who knows? This game could go right down to the wire as well. MCC currently leads by 2. Matos pushing it up the court. Backs it up. Gives it off to Williams, setting up the half-court offense. She takes it down the middle and lays it in strong. Tracy Williams ups the lead back to 4 points. Let's see if the Jayhawks can get it done on this end. Nice take to the basket by England Bennett. Gracie Reinhold called for the foul. Bennett will shoot 2.
Shooting for Kalamazoo, shooting 2.
She makes the first. Again, I still think Delaney Bowles is going to take a break here for MCC. Again, I think one of the keys for the Jayhawks this postseason is to get Bowles going. Her last 2 games, she scored just 8 against Mid-Michigan and just 12 points against Lake Michigan. She was averaging 20 points a game. And there's another turnover by the Jayhawks in the backcourt. And Kalamazoo Valley again trailing by 2 with a chance to tie it or take the lead. Looking inside for Johnson, a great takeaway by Shayna Figures. Here comes Matos. Matos pulls up, misses the short shot. Kalamazoo Valley grabs the rebound, but it goes out of bounds. Possession to MCC. Bulls on the bench right now. Jason Cooper challenging her to be stronger inside. It'll be interesting when Bowles comes back in. Let's see if Jason Cooper maybe lit a little fire under his sophomore 6-foot post player. Inbound to Tracy Williams. She drives, left-handed shot. What a nifty shot there in the lane by the 5'2" Tracy Williams. In the land of the trees, she goes up strong with the left hand. And the Jayhawks are back up to a 4-point lead, 48-44. Probing there, a nice block there by Mariah Pringle. She's the leading shot blocker for this team. Averages better than 1 block shot a game. Tracy Williams now. Drives again to the bucket, this time rejected by the rim. Was looking for a call, no whistle. Here come the Cougars. Back and forth, good hustle there by Pringle to come up with the rebound. Matos, head up, driving down the court, breaks up the defense, misses the shot. Figures with the rebound and the putback. And Jason Cooper, he wants a full timeout. MCC leads Kalamazoo Valley 50-44, and you're watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV. And we are back here at Bartell's Rhodey Gymnasium. We got ourselves a pretty good basketball game. The MCC women lead Kalamazoo Valley 50-44, coming up on the midway point here of the 3rd quarter. We are in the district quarterfinals. It's a win or go home time here in March. Tell you what, it's a long season for these college basketball players. They've been playing since mid-October, and here we are in March. A lot of it has to do with who can still be excited, who still wants to be playing. And according to assistant coach Nicole Decker, these Jayhawks would love to win 3 more games and make it to the national tournament down in Arkansas. This is the first step here today. Ball goes across the court for K-Valley, trying to create something. Good defense, force a bad shot from the top of the key by Deasia Sanders. Air ball goes out of bounds. Possession to the Jayhawks. Inbound to Mato. She's double teamed. Gives it off to Gracie Reinhold. And a nice press break. Tracy Williams down the middle. She's blocked by the bottom of the backboard. K-Valley takes possession. Thought about the 3. Oh, and they got a little bump there, a little ticky-tack foul on Mariah Pringle. That's her third foul. They can ill afford to lose anybody with Yasmin Cologne sidelined with an injury this game. They're already shorthanded, and there, an extra step by K-Valley. They turn the ball back over to MCC, and now Delaney Bowles back into the game here with 4:33 left in the third quarter. Let's see if the returning second-team All-American steps up here at crunch time. Matos bringing it over the half-court line. Looking to create, finds a wide open Shayna Figures. Beautiful job by the point guard Matos. That's what a point guard is supposed to do. Break down the defense, probing, pulling the defense to her, and then giving it off to a wide open Shayna Figures. And Figures with an easy layup. Jayhawks lead by 8, 52-44. There's a three-point attempt by K-Valley off the mark. Figures with the rebound, and she's fouled. Fouls on Sunshine Johnson, the 6'1 freshman. She's been the best inside player. She's going to have to go to the bench with 2 fouls. But again, Kalamazoo Valley staying in this, a full court pressure defense. Matos single-handedly breaks it, gives it off to Figures. She takes it to the bucket, and she is fouled. Figures is one of those players. She's a freshman. There will be no Delaney Bowles here at MCC next year. Her and Alicia Matos are headed to Rochester College. So Coach Cooper is going to look to Shayna Figures. He's going to look to Mariah Pringle and Justice Porter Harris to fill that void inside. Shayna Figures hits the first free throw. Her second shot is also good, and the Jayhawks are back to a 10-point lead, 54-44. Again, they'd love to win this game and advance to the district semifinals Thursday night in Grand Rapids against the winner of Ancilla and Mid-Michigan, who are also playing right now. Good defense that time by the Jayhawks, and a turnover gives the ball back to MCC. Looking to build on a 10-point lead. The entry pass by Gracie Reinhold is knocked away.
Shayna, go get it. Watch it. Now cut, D.
Delaney Bowles to inbound, gets it to Matos.
Cut, yes. Look.
Matos to Figures, gets it up to Reinhold. Reinhold's got to hand it off to Matos, who goes into Figures. Another strong take. She is hacked on the arm. Obvious foul. She'll shoot 2 free throws. Figures makes another free throw. That's her 3rd straight free throw she's made. She's rising up here in the second half. In the first half, it was basically a 2-person show for MCC. Alicia Matos with 14 points and Mariah Pringle with 13 points. And there's a 4th straight free throw by Figures. We're seeing some other Jayhawks get involved, and as a result, it's now a 12-point lead for MCC, 56-44. 3-point shot is off the mark. K-Valley chases down the rebound. There's who thought about the shot. Daylin Jackson Peak should have shot it. Instead, she traveled. Ball goes back to MCC. Nice little run here midway through the third quarter. Matos in the clear, takes it strong to the basket, and she got hacked pretty good on the body, but no call from the official. Interesting. Well, MCC will retain possession, but she got knocked to the floor pretty good there. Oh well. Life goes on. Entry pass into Delaney Bull. She's tied up. Jump ball. MCC retains possession. Boy, would love to see Delaney Bulls get her mojo back. Because I tell you what, if she does, there's no reason this MCC team can't win this district. But they need Delaney Bulls at her best if they want to do it. There she is, driving to the basket, pushed to the floor, no foul. Shayna Figures with the rebound and the putback. And Shayna Figures will get a chance for a traditional three-point play.
Basket's good by Shayna Figures. Figures shoots 1 for Muskegon.
Well, it's been an interesting game so far because while Delaney Bulls has struggled, Mariah Pringle took over in the first half, and here in the second half, it's been Shayna Figures. She just completes a conventional three-point play. She's got 7 points here in the second half, and Kalamazoo Valley, they want a timeout. All of a sudden, MCC is pulling away here in this district game. They lead 59-44. And we are back here at MCC. The Jayhawks, thanks to Shayna Figures, Shayna Figures, a 5'10 freshman out of Grand Rapids, Ottawa Hills. She has taken over this game here in the past few minutes. She scored 7 straight points. And all of a sudden, what had been a very close game, MCC now firmly in control, 59-44. K-Valley with the ball. Drive to the basket, no good. Offensive rebound for K-Valley. This time Tracy Williams comes down with it after a missed shot. She carves out the defense. Kicks to Gracie Reinhold for a 2, which just rims out. Gracie Reinhold has a nice touch on her jump shot, but just needs a little bit more confidence. I think she's going to be a great player here next year as a sophomore. Gracie Reinhold, a 5'9 freshman out of Oak Ridge High School. Nice inbound pass to Bowles. Bowles kicks it out to Reinhold. Gives off to Matos for 3, and it's good! Alicia Matos with a big 3. Builds out that lead to 18 points, 62-44. K-Valley trying for an answer, no. Bowles with the rebound. Matos to her high school teammate, Tracy Williams, pulls it out. Reinhold with a baseline jumper is good. And look, don't look now, but these Jayhawks, they're playing some ball right now. 20-point lead, 64-44. And a three-pointer goes for K-Valley. Carly Todd from the corner. They're sticking with that full court pressure. Tracy Williams breaks it, gives it up to Figures, who gives it over to Reinhold. Reinhold brings it back out to Matos. Matos in the lane, and she's fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Matos shoots 2 for the Jayhawks.
Alicia Matos. They're trying to, the officials here trying to get the players correctly positioned here. Okay, let's try this again. Matos shooting the first of 2. Nothing but net. Justice Porter Harris back in the game. Delaney Bowles will sit down here in the closing minute of the third period, which has been a great one for MCC. We led by just 4 at halftime, 42-38, and now it's an 18-point lead. Misses the second. K-Valley with the rebound. Cougars bring it up the court. Three-pointer is good. Lena Steele, I tell you, she's got a great three-point stroke. Tracy Williams pulls up, misses the jumper, rebound to Sunshine Johnson for K-Valley. K-Valley trying to rally a little bit here. Take to the bucket there. No good. Offensive rebound and putback is good by Shaylin Ewing, freshman out of East Kentwood. She'll go to the line, try to complete a conventional three-point play. Trying to cut into this lead. She makes this free throw. It'll be back to a 12-point game, which is somewhat manageable. Missed the free throw. Shayna Figures came down with the rebound, but she stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Possession goes back to K-Valley. 29 seconds left here in the third period. MCC leads by 13. Good defense there by Matos, but a nice spinning shot there by Madison McGuire. The lead is 11, 65-54. Reinhold can't get it to go. Figures working hard. Porter Harris get the rebound. Her shot's blocked. Tracy Williams comes out with it. Can't get the shot off, and the third period is going to end just like that, with MCC leading in this district quarterfinal game, 65-54. You're listening to Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV. And we are back here at Bartels Rohde Gymnasium for Muskegon Community College basketball tournament edition. We're in the district tournament. We're in the win or go home stage here, and MCC with a nice third quarter, led by 4 points at halftime, and now they lead by 11 here going into the final 10 minutes of the game. Again, an MCC win here tonight would put them into the district semifinals Thursday night at 5:30 at Grand Rapids Community College at the Ford Fieldhouse. So let's see if the Jayhawks can dig in and get it done here in the final 10 minutes. Take to the basket there by Ewing, no good. Offensive rebound by K-Valley. They lose it out of bounds. Possession to MCC. Matos with the ball. The rest of the Jayhawks clear out. She does such a great job ball handling. Breaking down the defense. She always keeps her head up, eyes up, looking for an open player. But Matos is also such a threat to score herself. Tracy Williams misses the shot out of bounds. MCC retains possession. Inbound pass stolen by Kalamazoo Valley. Looking to get it back to single digits. But a nice block there by Mariah Pringle. No call. Possession remains with the Cougars. Nice crowd here tonight at Bartels Road Gymnasium, as it should be. Again, this MCC women's team, just to recap, last season the Jayhawks won the conference and the state championships. This year, second in the conference, 23-4 overall. And hoping to make a run here in the district tournament. Foul there on Shayna Figures. That'll put the Cougars back onto the line. England Bennett at the line here, shooting two. Her first shot is off the mark. She'll get a second shot. And she's got it. Back to a 10-point lead for the Jayhawks, 65-55. K-Valley comes out and tries to trap Matos. Moving, though, and they're called for the foul. MCC gets it out of bounds here. Thank you to Jen Steiging, the trainer here at MCC, for getting me some water so I can try to survive this game. Delaney Bowles beats the defense, misses the open layup, and then is called for a foul. Her third foul. Bowles going through a tough stretch right now. That's actually her fourth foul, excuse me. She needs to go to the bench with just under 9 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. MCC should be able to win this game, but they need Delaney Bowles to be at her best if they want to go much further, because the competition will get much tougher if they get to Grand Rapids on Thursday. Missed shot inside. Good offensive rebound there by Shaylin Ewing. And she makes the bucket. And look out, but Kalamazoo Valley, which was down by 20 not long ago, now is just down by 8, 65-57. Jayhawks need a good offensive possession. Reinhold thought about it. Gives it back to Matos at the top of the key. Down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Matos from the free throw line misses. Cougars with the rebound, pushing it up the court. Oh, there's a push off, a nice call there. Sunshine Johnson just shoved Matos out of the way. No question about it, offensive foul. Jayhawks get the ball back, and Coach Jason Cooper comes right back with Delaney Bowles. He knows his sophomore is struggling, but he also knows she's one of the best players in the state, and he wants her on the floor. Tracy Williams takes, misses the shot, rebound to K-Valley. Here come the Cougars trying to cut further into the lead. A three-point attempt off the mark. Big rebound there by Shayna Figures. Matos looking up to Bowles. Bowles thought about the three-point shot. Gives it back to Matos. There's Tracy Williams with an open three, and she's got it. I tell you what, Tracy Williams, she knows, it seems like right when we need a three-pointer or we need something, when nothing else is working. She has come through over and over again, and she did it again with a huge three. Puts the lead back to 11, 68-57. Mariah Pringle brings it up the court. Gives it to Figures for a shot from the elbow. Off the mark. Ball out of bounds, off of MCC. Goes back to the Cougars. Another thing MCC is going to have to do better if they want to win this district tournament is they need to do a better job on the offensive boards. I don't have totals here in front of me, but it seems like almost after every miss, Kalamazoo Valley's getting a second attempt. And against a better team, that will be an absolute killer. There's a drive and a make by Deacia Sanders. 68-59 now in favor of the Jayhawks. Delaney Bowles gives the ball up to Alicia Matos. Matos really being hounded by Kima Stribling. Figures off the mark with her shot. Ball goes out of bounds to Kalamazoo Valley. So far, the Jayhawks have been unable to put away this Kalamazoo Valley team. Like I mentioned, the lead was as high as 20 points near the end of the third quarter. But since then, it's been all K-Valley. And there's a three-pointer by Deacia Sanders. And don't look now, but it's a 7-point game. MCC 68, Kalamazoo Valley 61. Matos getting hounded again by Stribling. Thought about the three, and there it is. Tracy Williams goes with the three, misses, and MCC's one and done. Over and over here. K-Valley looking to get a little bit closer. Need a strong defensive possession here if you're MCC. Tracy Williams hounding. Fatigue's got to be setting in. This MCC team shorthanded tonight. Yasmin Cologne not dressed. Delaney Bowles comes down with a big rebound there. 5 minutes to play here in this district quarterfinal game, I should say. MCC leads by 7, 68-61. Pringle to the bucket. Shot is blocked, no call. K-Valley comes back down with it. Air ball from three-point land that time. Cougars setting up their half-court offense. There's an open look for two, and Daylin Jackson Peak hits. Cuts the lead to 5, 68-63. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to play. Big possession here for the Jayhawks. Need to stem the tide. Looks like Jason Cooper wants a timeout here with 4 minutes to go. And we will have a timeout here. MCC leads 68-63. You're watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV. And we are back here at Bartels Rhodey Gymnasium. We got ourselves a basketball game with 4 minutes to play. MCC women lead Kalamazoo Valley 68-63. But it wasn't too long ago that MCC led by 20 points. Kalamazoo Valley has carved it all the way down to 5. And let's see if the Jayhawks can hold on here. Tracy Williams to inbound. Gets it to Shayna Figures. Figures gives off to Matos. Back to Tracy Williams. Oh, and an ill-advised inbound pass. Stolen by the Cougars. They're looking to get it down to one possession game here. Too close for comfort all of a sudden. Oh, and a lucky shot. That's all you can call it. Off the bank by Deasia Sanders. But I tell you what, 3.5 minutes to go. It's a 2-point game. 68-66, MCC with the lead. Tracy Williams at the top of the key. She drives to the right. Looks, a great look to Shayna Figures, but her shot is blocked. Here comes Kalamazoo Valley with a chance to tie. Oh, and the shot goes. Scramble for the rebound. The ball goes out of bounds off of Kalamazoo Valley. So MCC gets possession. 3 minutes on the clock. MCC leads by just 2, 68-66. MCC beat Kalamazoo Valley twice in the regular season, but right now that's ancient history. All that matters is this. Winner advances, loser is done for the year. MCC needs to dig deep right now. They can't get the ball into Bowles. She's just been denied all game. There she gets it, and she misses the shot. Rebound to K-Valley. Here come the Cougars. Oh, and a drive to the basket is good by Daylene Jackson Peak, and we are tied at 68. Oh, the ball poked away from Matos, and the bucket by Kaima Stribling. And Kalamazoo Valley has its first lead of the game, 70-68. What a turn of events here. Again, MCC led by 20 points late in the third quarter. Kalamazoo Valley has come all the way back, and they now lead 70-68 with 2 minutes to go. MCC with the ball, and it is crunch time. MCC trying to prevent a huge upset. Alicia Matos with it. Gets it into Bowles. No, actually it was Mariah Pringle. And Mariah Pringle puts it in. It is 70-70 with 1:40 to go. Another dramatic finish here for the second game in a row for these MCC women. There, before the shot, Kalamazoo Valley wants a timeout. We got a ball game here, 1:30 to go. It's 70-70, and you're watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV. And Tom Kendra is back here at Bartels Rohde Gymnasium, 70-70 game. MCC led by 20, and that lead has completely disappeared. There's 1:30 left on the clock. Kalamazoo Valley has the ball, and it's tied 70-70. I want to thank, again, Eric Taylor on the camera and our producer, Rod Van Nortwick, for bringing you this action. Another thriller here from Bartels Rohde. And the Cougars looking to inbound, having trouble doing it. They get it in to Deasia Sanders, who's been hot here in the second half. She's probing, looking for something. Good defense by Mariah Pringle. Oh, almost a tie up there. Shot misses the mark, but rebound out to K-Valley. There's a shot. Another offensive rebound. And there, shot off the mark. Delaney Bowles with the rebound. Coach Jason Cooper animated here. He wants a timeout. We're almost down to a minute to play here in this district quarterfinal. It's 70-70. And we are back here at MCC. First-year coach Jason Cooper for Muskegon Community College. Normally very quiet and reserved. Seen a very different coach here. Not happy with the way his team has played here in the fourth quarter, giving up a 20-point lead. However, MCC has the ball here, tied at 70 with 1:06 on the clock. And it's anybody's game here. Shayna Figures to inbound, gets the ball to Matos. Matos gives it back to Tracy Williams, who's going to run the point. And obviously a huge possession here for the Jayhawks. Gives off to Matos. Matos back to Tracy Williams. Thought about the three. Instead drives in for an easy layup, but it misses the mark. Here comes Kalamazoo Valley. Take to the basket, too strong. Matos with the rebound. And she's tied up. I believe we're calling a jump ball. Oh, they're calling Alicia Matos for a foul. Not sure how that happened. She had the ball, and I thought she was tied up for a jump ball, but they're going to call a foul on Matos. K-Valley with the ball tied at 70. Great defensive play by Matos. Knocking away the inbounds pass, but K-Valley keeps possession. Score tied 70-70 with 32 seconds on the clock. K-Valley gets the ball in, out top to Sanders. Sanders being hounded by Tracy Williams. And a timeout by Kalamazoo Valley coach Talisa Bridges with 23.9 seconds on the clock. Our game is tied 70-70. What a turn of events we've had here at Bartels Rohde Gymnasium. MCC seemingly had this game in hand, up by 20 points late in the third quarter. But Kalamazoo Valley didn't get the memo. They came roaring back, and now we have ourselves a thriller here. 70-70, but the possession is in favor of Kalamazoo Valley right now. They're going to inbound. 24 seconds on the game clock, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Lena Steele with the ball at the top of the key, being guarded by Mariah Pringle. Running down the clock here. Kalamazoo Valley happy to run this clock down, try to win this game here. Stribbling, driving to the basket, loses it. Comes back out for an open shot. Off the mark, Delaney Bowles with the rebound. And this game is heading into overtime, 70-70. Here in the district quarterfinal game, you're watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV. Well, we have not had an overtime basketball game here at Bartels Road Gymnasium all season, men or women, until tonight. And this game certainly did not look like it was headed for overtime. The MCC women led by 20 points late in the third quarter. A furious rally by Kalamazoo Valley, and we find ourselves tied 70-70 heading into a 5-minute overtime session here in the district quarterfinal game. Heavily favored MCC. They beat Kalamazoo Valley twice. Comes down to this final 5 minutes. Kalamazoo Valley controls the tip. And MCC needs to get it done here on the defensive end. Looking inside. Forced back outside. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Kyma dribbling, driving, trying to turn the corner. There's a shot from the baseline. No good. Offensive rebound. And put back by Deasia Sanders. All game long, the Jayhawks have been getting killed on the offensive rebounds. And it happened there again. Keisha Sanders, a great feed to Delaney Bowles, and Delaney gets back in the scoring column there. Gets that bucket back, and it's 72-72 with 4 minutes to go. Kalamazoo Valley setting up the half-court offense. They get the ball to Stribling. She's played great in the fourth quarter. There's an open three-pointer by Daylin Jackson-Peak. Nails it, nothing but net. And the Cougars take their biggest lead of the game, a 3-point lead, with 3.5 minutes to go here in overtime. Jayhawks might have been already planning their trip to Grand Rapids with a 20-point lead, but it has dissipated. Tracy Williams thought about the three, instead goes with a left-handed shot, misses. She comes up with the rebound, misses another short shot. Mariah Pringle with a miss. Just cannot get it to go, but great work on the boards by Delaney Bowles. There's Matos for three, and she has got it. What a huge three-pointer there by Alicia Matos. 4 offensive rebounds that possession for the Jayhawks, allowing Matos to tie the game with a huge three-pointer. Good D there by Delaney Bowles. Nowhere to go for the Kalamazoo offense. Here's Stribling trying to turn the corner, leans her shoulder in, no call, gets the layup to go. She's hounding Matos in the backcourt, still no call. Jayhawks trail by 2 here, 77-75. Figures with the ball at the free throw line, puts it down. Now she shoots. No good. Rebound to Kalamazoo Valley. K-Valley now with coming up on 2 minutes to play. They lead this game by 2. MCC desperate to get the ball back. There's a three-point shot by Lena Steele. What a dagger there. It's a 5-point lead for Kalamazoo Valley. Oh, and Teresi Williams. These sophomores, I tell you what, these 3 sophomores from Reese Puffer, they do not want their season to end in this manner. That three-pointer cuts it to a 2-point lead, 80-78, a minute and a half to go. K-Valley, there's a 3-point shot by Deasia Sanders, and she hits that. Well, all of a sudden, the Cougars can't miss. They lead by 5 with 1:20 to play. Bowles inside, takes it up strong, and she is fouled. Delaney Bowles will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That's a good situation, is to be on the free throw line. for MCC, because then we can score points without the clock ticking away. Delaney Bowles, her first shot, rolls around and through. It's now a 4-point lead for K-Valley, 83-79, with 1:14 to play. If Delaney can make this free throw, she'll cut it to a 1-possession game with plenty of time. There is no need to panic for MCC. There's a lot of time on the clock. Delaney Bowles hits both free throws. Back to a 3-point game, 83-80. Kalamazoo Valley not in a hurry. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Tracy Williams really hounding Deasia Sanders. She has been hot here in the fourth quarter and overtime. They get the ball inside. Missed shot, but another offensive rebound. And they kick it back out. Too many offensive rebounds. 18 seconds on the shot clock. K-Valley looking, they're in no hurry again, down to 10 on the shot clock. And now, Tracy Williams fouls as the shot clock was running down. K-Valley to inbound here, 29 seconds left in overtime. They lead by 3. Inbound pass recovered by K-Valley. A drive to the basket, she loses control, ball loose on the ground. It's tied up. Tied up, who gets possession here? It's gonna be MCC ball. Down by 3 with 20 seconds to go. Jason Cooper wants a timeout here. Jayhawks trail by 3 here with 20 seconds left in overtime. You're listening to Jayhawk Basketball on MCC TV. And we are back here at Bartels Rohde Gymnasium. What a thrilling game we've had for the first time at a home game this season. We have overtime, and the favored MCC women find themselves down 83-80 with 20 seconds remaining here in this first overtime session. Don't necessarily need a three-pointer, just need points as quickly as we can get them. Inbound to Mariah Pringle. Pringle looks to Bowles. Bowles spins in the lane, scoops with the left hand, off the mark. Ball goes out of bounds, possession remains with MCC. Oh, a nice look into Bowles, and she made a great move. Ball just wouldn't fall. Here's the inbound pass. Matos looks in, back to Bowles. Bowles spins, and she hits. 83-82. Kalamazoo Valley gets it inbounds, and immediately the Jayhawks foul. Kaima Stribling. She's going to go to the line with 10.6 seconds remaining, and her Kalamazoo Valley team holding on to a 1-point lead. It's going to be a 1-and-1 situation here. Oh, it's actually 2 shots for Kaima Stribling. First one is up and good. Makes it a 2-point lead for K-Valley with 10 seconds on the clock. Second free throw is up, and this one is off the mark. Rebound is corralled. Given off to Tracy Williams, who's driving with it. She looks to Pringle. Need to get a shot off quickly. They're not going to do it. The Jayhawks could not get a shot off there. And Kalamazoo Valley mobs the court here. A come from behind upset victory over the Jayhawks. The final score here from Bartels Rohde Gymnasium. Kalamazoo Valley 84, Muskegon Community College 82 in overtime. What a devastating way for the Jayhawks to end their season. They had control of this basketball game. Again, late in the third period, a 20-point lead, and it all disappeared in the final 11 minutes of the game. A truly incredible season for the Jayhawks, ends on a very sour note here at home against Kalamazoo Valley. It'll be the Cougars who advance to the district semifinals on Thursday at Grand Rapids. They'll play at 5:30, and the Jayhawks' outstanding season will end at 23-5 after a heartbreaking loss here at Bartels Rhodey Gymnasium. So, again, one last time, not the way we wanted things to end, but that's the way it goes in basketball sometimes. A great season for the MCC women comes to an end after a furious rally by Kalamazoo Valley. One last time, this is Tom Kendra. I want to thank John Arter for a great season. I want to thank our cameraman, Eric Taylor, and our producer, Rod Van Nortwick. Again, the final score in overtime, it's Kalamazoo Valley 84, MCC 82. Thank you for watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV.